Hello Year 7 and welcome back to our word processing topic. We're now looking at our second video, which is called computer viruses. And in this video we're going to be showing you a variety of other skills. How to use find and replace, how to combine paragraphs, use indents, put in borders, show you how to justify text, and insert a drop cap. So you'll also see from my screen that we have two documents. We have an instruction document which has an example of what it will look like when it is done, and we have these instructions that you will need to follow and I will show you on this video. Your second document is this one here, which is what you're going to be changing by following these instructions. These instructions are on sector in My Ed, and you may or may not have a hard copy which your teacher has given you. I'm going to get rid of this so that we can see a nice large example here. Okay, so let's get started then. Well, the first thing I want to do is to get rid of this word worm. Now, worm turns up in lots of places. I could highlight it and type in the word virus, which is the word I want to replace it with. So I could do this, and I could do that. And that will work because it's a short passage. But if you've got a really big document, then it's going to be inconvenient. And you've got to make sure you're typing the new word correctly in each time. So there's a better way of doing it. And the way to do that is to go to Edit, Find, and Replace. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the word worm in, and I'm going to put the word virus in. So we can see that the word worm turns up 12 times, and that's what's been found, and I'm going to replace it with this word virus. So with the press of one button, it's all done. Now, I can't leave it at that because I need to proofread my work to make sure that there are no spelling mistakes, any grammar mistakes, and just to make sure that it is able to be read correctly. So let's go and do that. Everyone who owns, so it's not owners, it's owns. Everyone who owns or operates a computer has heard of computer virus es. What exactly is a computer virus? It is called a virus because it's a method of operation. Now, I can go to here where I'd right click and pick the first option. Or I could go to, and we'll do the rest using this, Tools, Spelling and Grammar, Spelling and Grammar. So let's go and change it here. We've got a spelling mistake here. We'll go and change. Change, living cell, a trick, and it should be the word and. So it's not that. We're going to need to replace that in a minute when we go back and have a look. We've got it mentioned twice here, so we need to delete, and we'll go change. We've got the word the mentioned twice, so we'll delete it. Change, change. We want to have try, so let's select and change, 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 and we'll keep going until we get to the end. Right, let's go and read it through. Everyone who owns or operates a computer has heard of computer viruses. What exactly is a computer virus? It's called a virus because it's a method of operation is similar to that of a biological virus such as the flu. And we need to put in some grammar. Biological viruses are tiny scraps of genetic coding, DNA or RNA, that can take over a living cell and, so it's not the word a, and trick it into making thousands of flawless replicas of the original virus. A computer virus is a program with instructional code enabling it to make perfect copies of itself. It lodges itself in the host computer and takes temporary control of the computer's disk operating system. The little program's sole aim is to cause destruction. The individuals who write these programs are vandals. Many, so it's not may, many different types of viruses have been identified and named. The names relate to their method of attack. Some of these are the Trojan, so it's not an A, it's an O. Horse virus, the marijuana virus, the Israeli virus, the ping pong virus, which should be a capital V, the brain virus, and the typo virus. Although vaccines are available to seek and destroy these destructive programs, new ones are being dreamed up by programming vandals. The only way to avoid infecting your computer, so that's an R, is to refrain from copying or borrowing disks from other users and to purchase software from reputable dealers. So we've gone and had a read through, and we needed to do that because some of the spelling was correct, but it was in the wrong context. Right, so we're now on to number 3, combine paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. That's straightforward. Behind the word biological, delete, and then space, and that combines 2 paragraphs into 1. In word processing, we always have a line gap between paragraphs. So we're on to number 4. Paragraph 2, right indent by 3 centimeters and left indent by 2 centimeters. Highlight paragraph 2. Up here we have our indents. This is our right indent. This is our left indent. This is a triangle. This is a square. So for our right indent, we want to move it in 1, 2, 3 centimeters, and the left one by 2 centimeters. Now you're going to need your ruler. So to go view and click on the ruler. If it's not already ticked, you'll need to make sure that it is. So we've gone and done number 4. On to number 5. First line indent, paragraph 3 by 3 centimeters. Highlight paragraph 3. And what we're going to need to do, we're going to create a first line indent. That's this little triangle right at the very top. So it's this one here, and I'm going to hold my left trigger down, left button down, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And that makes a first line indent. Let's go on to number 4 and highlight the 4th paragraph, and we're going to go to this one here underneath, and this is going to create a hanging indent. So we're going to pull this in by 3 centimeters. So this is a first line indent, this is a hanging indent. Now for a border around a paragraph. Highlight the paragraph, and we can go next to our alignments and color, and we can look for outside borders. We can also create a page border, and to do that we go to the same place, but we go to the bottom and we want page border, select box, make sure it's the whole document, and click OK. Finally, our 10th instruction is insert a drop cap. So how do we do that? Well, let's just do the letter E, the very first letter. We go to insert, we look for drop cap, and we want dropped. And we get that effect. So we've gone through those 10 instructions, and that should be what you should have at the end. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.